We are Legion.
We are all.
We are one.
We are
Watching. Florida Illuminati.
Oh my gosh, where's the camera? Which camera am I on this week? No, okay, I'm just kidding. It's this one all the time. Hey, how's it going, folks? We're back. I'm extra silly today, and I can fucking be that way if I want to, because guess what? It's my birthday. Bam! Yeah, I had a birthday today. I woke up. I was 58 years old. I couldn't believe it, and I think if you look at my grill, you may not believe it either, because I'm looking pretty good. It's not a filter either. I'm not doing anything with the camera. This is really me. So, getting a little... neck's starting to droop. Gravity is the enemy, but yeah, what are you gonna do? 58, doing pretty good. I'm happy with it. So, thanks to everybody who's already sent birthday wishes, and the folks that want to do that again later or whatever. Hey, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. After 58 of them, it doesn't really. Somebody asked me, "Is it a big one?" I'm like, After a while, it feels like making it to one. Every year is a big one, you know. When I see, a lot of people that I know my age that are also dead. So that's cool. But I'm alive, and I'm loving it. So let's get into the week of stuff. Because, man, there's so much stuff going on. Really busy. We took off a couple of days and went to Disney and really had a beautiful time. And as we did, the world exploded. I've always wondered what it would be like if, like, you were in Disney and then, oh, by the way, it's the apocalypse. What would that be like? It'd be the best place on earth to be in the end, or what?
Yeah, well, we were there in March of 2020 when
March right out, yeah, the pandemic nipping at our heels. On the last damn day they were open or pretty close to the last damn day they were open for quite a while. But we're back, baby, and it's better than ever. But we had a really nice time, and while that was going on, all this crazy stuff was unreeling, and we'll get to some of that later. So let's get through the front end stuff first, because there's a bunch of big shit going on in the blockchain too. So let's hit that. Tarot cards, first of all, tarot cards. Holy shit, that Howl in the Fog set's really fantastic. I did actually watch the movie on Amazon. It's on Amazon Prime right now. It's a very short film. There's almost as much credits as there are actual film, and then there's a huge bunch of behind-the-scenes stuff, which is very much in the Japanese style of extras, where they're very sterile. There's not a lot of presentation or packaging around it. It's literally like, here's stuff that we shot behind the scenes. We just plug that in. Take a look. If you can find anything about it, no explanation, no voiceovers, none of that stuff. Just kind of like, here's some raw footage. Take a look. But it's all really fantastic, and the movie's very interesting. It's stylish, and the sets that he's done from it have been fantastic. This poster set's been absolute. Like, when I look at my best of the year, this set is going to be in there, no doubt. Top 10, possibly top 5 as far as I'm concerned. He took the best elements that he had for this thing and presented them in the absolute best way that he possibly could. They're fucking amazing looking cards. Everybody in the app's going bonkers for him. Great fucking job. I did notice, I said last week that he'd left the logo off. I was really so gaga over that one from last week that he had left the logo off that. Well, it turns out he actually left the logo off all of the posters for that set. 1,000% out of respect for how nice they looked and how he thought putting a logo would hurt that. So really an amazing thing that he did there. Beautiful stuff, and I can't wait to see what the award's going to be. I'll be pulling down about 5 sets. Frank Reynold, our friend's probably going to be pulling down, 40, 50 sets. He's probably out there just scrounging like a motherfucker trying to get as many sets together as possible, because he loves all the kaiju stuff and monster stuff. It's his thing. So looking forward to seeing what the award is on that. Hunting Grounds is running right now. We're actually on a second round of a 3-round kind of little thing going on. So he did, there's the decay base, which we're used to. You play every hour, you get 5 chances, 1 in 10 chance at a win. And then at even longer odds than the decay base, he actually added a new thing, which is like a coin. And there's 3 different ones of those, and it's for the movie Conjuring the Devil. That he's been, promoting and running sets for. And I think if you collect all 3 of the coins by the deadline, the devil comes. You actually conjure the devil. So that'll be fantastic. I mean, a big bonus. There's not a lot of people in the digital space that are offering that level of demon infestation, and at no really added cost. You can do that with coins.
Huh.
It's free. It's free. It's hunting
For the
grounds.
people.
Right, yeah. So that's really egalitarian of him, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Is that a proper use of that word?
Sure.
Okay. I'll allow it. It's my birthday. I get to use words wrong if I want to as well. Vocabulary rules don't apply to me. I'm just fucking making all kinds of trouble for myself. All right, so that was basically it for tarot cards. Doing a great job. Feels like he's kind of like, hey, fuck you, Wax. And, Wax is like, we don't know anything. Who cares? We're dumb. So fuck that. But it looks like he's looking at other possibly greener pastures. He's still doing some stuff on Wax and doing some giveaways and stuff like that. He has... on a routine basis, he'll have things where you basically can pull an NFT redemption in his digital card app, and then when you win that, you send him a trade with your Wax wallet. He sends you a free NFT, which is really cool, and that's something that nobody is doing out there. Period. Not nobody at all. So that's cool. All right. So blockchain. Wow. Here we go. Funko was on Tuesday. They had a stress test on Monday. And there were some issues with the queue. Apparently, the first thing that happened on the preview thing was when the thing went live, everyone was trying to get the things and they were all gone immediately. Well, what happened was the smart guys that know how the blockchain works just went directly to the blockchain and just moved the shit over to their accounts. They didn't have to go through the process of the credit card thing, which was always the bottleneck. They didn't have to go through the buy avenue. They just went through the back door and unloaded the warehouse. So not many people got those, but a few got out. There's a lot of them, but I don't know what it did for their stress test because it didn't seem to help. They didn't spot the biggest problem they were going to have in their queue system, which was number one, so the thing goes live and you're in a queue, and they did it just like Top Shots. Basically, there's a queue space that opens up, and you say, I would like to join the queue. And then when the time comes, they blow a whistle, they hand out random numbers, and where you are, what your place in line is when you can buy, just like they do on Top Shots. Well, I didn't realize this, but a lot of other smart people did try and figured out that if you open multiple browser windows off of that first thing to join the queue, it would open multiple windows. And then when it went live, each of them had a different spot in the line. So this one's number 50,000, this one's number 2,000. Oh, I'll just sit here and wait on number 2,000 and go buy there. The stuff sold out very quickly anyways. I don't know if anybody had to wait if they ever even got a chance. But it was really hot shit, sold out very fast. And there were a lot of complaints about the and then the other thing that we found out was once you were able to buy, if you went in, they had a limit, you could only buy $300 worth, and how you did that was up to you. But once you did that, if you completed your purchase, you could hit the back button and go all the way back to the beginning and start over and buy again. So there were people that were only supposed to be able to get, say, 10 packs of premium that had 60 packs. So there's folks that didn't get and wanted, and there are folks that got more than they should have. And so obviously everybody's always going to say, well, they need to be banned and all their packs need to be taken away and probably given directly to them, is really the only way to make this right. You're going to miss things. That's what drives all this stuff is FOMO. Is fear of missing out and the eagerness to not. I knew it was going to be hot. I had always planned to try to go at the exchange. I did try to buy in the process, didn't get lucky. A lot of folks that we know did. Dan Siegel and his brother both were able to buy the Max and did really well with the stuff. I had figured I was going to use Wax in the exchange, and because there's guys that buy in, that's literally the easiest, fastest way to buy Wax is to buy in with your credit card on an NFT and then sell it for Wax. You immediately have the Wax instantly. Whereas most of the time, if you go to buy Wax, like we buy diamonds and they're in our account right now, most of these exchanges, some of them take up to 10 days to give you your currency for that to clear. And this is after you're like wiring money, giving social security numbers and pictures of fucking driver's licenses and all kinds of shit to even get on the exchange to prove your identity. You still have to wait all this time. So there's a bunch of people that bought in trying to get into this Funko thing, trying to buy Wax. they still haven't gotten their currency. And so as this currency is coming into the market, they're immediately going out and buying Funko on the exchange now. So I was kind of ready for that, and I knew people were going to be buying in just to get the currency. And usually it's about a 50% markup. This one was a little bit more than that. It was 100% markup right off the bat. Then it was 200% markup, and I'm like, holy shit, these packs are like going high fast. So I bought 3 packs. I wanted to spend $1,800 in wax. I ended up spending $1,900. I went a little over, but I got 3 premium packs with that. So I was in good shape, ready for pack opening. And then when the packs came out, I said, I'm just going to open all mine, just see what I get, because they've got these Grail ones, they've got the legendary ones, and those are the physical redemptions. And if you pull one of those, you're going to pay off whatever you put in for sure, right there. So I got a Grail. I was really lucky. I got one of the Grail ones, and that's limited to $999. It's some kind of weird thermal rainbow fucked up Leonardo or something like that. But it's really cool. And then a bunch of folks in our group got stuff. Dan Siegel got a legendary. He sold a standard pack on eBay for $60, and he was really excited about it. And then the guy opened it and told him I got a Grail out of it, and he was pissed. he wasn't too happy about that. But them's the breaks, you know. He made a huge profit because he paid $10 for that and sold it for $60 immediately. So he took some profit and did really well for himself. And there was a lot of that. So it was a lot of fun. On top of there's, I think, 4 or 5 that have a physical. You've got the Grail, which is limited to $999. Then you've got the Epics, which I think are limited to, I want to say, $21.60, something like that. And those are all physical redemptions. So what's going to happen is, if you hold those until December 1st, they will snapshot all the accounts that have those things in them. Then they will issue a coin to each of these wax wallets for each one of the ones. So if you have 5 Bebops, you'll get 5 coins, and you can redeem each one of those for a physical pop, which will be mailed to you in the United States. There'll be some limitations on other countries. There's already been questions about that, but it does sound like they'll have an option of some kind or some way potentially for people overseas to pay maybe and get their things shipped to them. They've already stated that any that are not redeemed, the redemption lasts for 30 days starting December 1st, and then the redemption lasts for 30 days. After redemption ends, however many are redeemed, however many of those coins are set in, that's how many pops will be issued. The rest will be destroyed. They will not be individually numbered to match the number that you pulled of your NFT, your mint number, or anything like that. They've looked at trying to do that, but logistically too much. So they're basically going to just say, could be $999, and that's what we're advertising, but it'll probably come in less. Because the blockchain comes with so much information, it's very easy for people to look at these things and see exactly how many of the things are pulled. They know how many packs have already been opened of this of the thing that's been issued. Like, I think the last check was 70% of all the premium packs have been opened, which is enormous. It's a huge quantity. So it's been a very insanely beyond comprehension successful drop. Funko's entry into the space just charged in and elbowed every fucking buddy out of the way and said, this is how we're going to do this shit. And they're just going to print money as often as they want to do this now. There's been a lot of talk about Tops and the Wax blockchain and whether or not they're happy there or looking at other things. It does appear that they are trying to start their own blockchain, Crystal. Isn't that great?
No.
Isn't it good?
No.
Don't you think what we know about Tops and how great they are with data and security, that them creating a blockchain is going to be great?
Something else to half-ass.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be great. So they did this they did this Bazooka Joe shit, which fucking tanked as hard as any fucking
Who's
thing.
in charge of their blockchain stuff?
I don't know.
Is it Gucci Boy?
It's Gucci Boy. We just call him Gucci Boy now. So, yeah, he's in charge of that stuff. So, yeah, that thing, they did the Bazooka Joe. It tanked harder than Weezer, which is saying something. Oh, that's a meme. God damn it. Oh, shit. If you were in the blockchain, you'd be like, oh, snap, worse than Weezer. What? In the butt. And then so it was bad for them. And so now I think they're doing I want to say a Bundesliga, and like soccer thing, I think, on their own little blockchain as well. So they're trying to get that going. I have no faith in it because they have no fucking game. Those guys fucking suck. Honestly, they just fucking blow in every avenue that they try and they fuck it up. So look for their blockchain to get hacked just like their fucking apps. I'm seriously like, how the fuck are they going to build an entire infrastructure when they can't use a pre-existing infrastructure and not fuck that up? I've rode in cars my whole fucking life. I'm going to fucking make one. How's that going to go? Don't stop me. I'm going to fucking Home Depot right now. Fucking get all the parts I need right there. Stupid as shit. So whatever, I have no faith in that, and I'm not worried. If they want to go, bye. We'll be over here with fucking Funko. Wax is fucking marching up the fucking, charts again because of the heat around the Funko stuff, which I think is just going to continue. It feels like they're just going to keep they're going to get on a schedule. I think about every 3 months they're going to have a drop on this stuff, on this Funko stuff. It feels like that's the timeline they could definitely fucking hit. So that as this one's wrapping up, and the other thing that I haven't mentioned, I completely forgot to mention, I almost fucked up really bad. One of the coolest thing that they're doing in this thing with this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle drop is there is an award for collecting all, I think it's 96 of the regular cars from Epic down. Any of the Epics down, you're going to get, if you collect all of those, you're going to get a coin on December 1st for Mastery. It's a Mastery Award for collecting the entire set. And what that's going to entitle you to is in exchange for a physical pop. We don't know what the numbers on that's going to be. That's limited by the number of the epics, which I do believe is around 2160. But because it's a large set to assemble, it's pretty expensive and getting more expensive all the time. And then also the fact that there's effort involved means that, and then a redemption behind that, is going to winnow that down bit by bit into much lower numbers. I'm expecting those to come in somewhere sub 1,000 count, which for Funko Pops in the physical realm, that's a lot of fucking money. That's at least 300 all the way up from there. Bucks, real world dollars. And then the grails are going to be even shorter than that. I figure those will probably, I want to say 400 or 500 of those will probably end up being redeemed. We'll see. But that's why we have a podcast every week, so we can check in and find out later how fucking dumb Greg was and how wrong. And watch him age literally in real time. How fun is that? Yeah, so Wax is big, moving right up on the heels of all this stuff. The redeemables, forget the fuck about it. I've already got guys, I posted in one of my little local collecting groups, hey, are you guys aware of this going on? And somebody was like, yeah, if you want to sell that pop, when you get it, let me know. So pretty much already got a couple guys lined up to go at it, so it'll be fun. And then that's pretty much it. Yeah. So that's it for the blockchain. Do you have anything for the blockchain, Crystal? Any new hot drops or NFTs or anything like that? They've announced a couple of new properties for Wax.
I don't understand anything what you just talked about for the last 10 minutes.
Oh, I want to talk about one other thing. I've been so excited about Tibbles and what's coming for that because it's app driven and it basically takes a lot of the bullshit of blockchain out of my face and makes it like fun to collect like we do in our card apps. Well, there's one called Vive. It's VEVE. And it's been out, apparently it's been out for a little while. They have a big drop today. It's going to be the first Marvel NFT on any blockchain. It's yet another blockchain, but this is a very smooth running app. And I would advise folks, if you're interested in this and looking at kind of how things are going to go with the blockchain, take a look at this one. I know it's on iTunes. I assume it's probably on Android as well. But it's called VEVE. And it's statues. It's not cards or anything like that. It's just like little figurines. But one of the cool things is our friend Denali in the Discord was showing us that it has an AR functionality. So if you own one of these statues, you can actually like place it on your shelf in AR and then take a picture of it. It's like, oh, look at this on my little shelf and stuff like that. So I don't know. There's some fun functionality they've added into the app that's kind of clever. So check it out. Oh, thank you, Darth Ender and Piffle. Thank you so much for the birthday greetings. I thank you. So that really now. Oh, that's enough of the blockchain. Done. bunt, kick, slam, skate. Didn't do anything. Too much Star Wars stuff going on and too much blockchain stuff going on. Really haven't looked at any of them. So I don't know. I feel like they put out some sets. Yeah, I don't know. Couldn't care. Disney Collect. Didn't look. Literally have not opened it all week. They just had an update on a bunch of the apps. They're adding some functionality nobody asked for. Didn't fix things we did ask them to fix, so that's great, as per usual. So look for that. You still doing that daily set, and that's really all we ever say about Disney Collect. Crystal's collecting a set, so that's fun.
Did I do the app updates? I don't know.
I think I did them this morning, so that was fun. That was the most exciting thing in Disney Collect was saying update. Yes, I'll take an update. Marvel Collect, there was no Man Thing this week at all because I would have got added. So I hate it. I didn't do anything. I don't know what's going on over there. So nothing to say about that. And with that, boom, just that quick. Pow! Not that quick. It's really been quite a while. Star Wars. We're in Star Wars.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and there was obviously no weeklies. We're still having fun with those ships
In the fallow.
in the fallow period, the period of fallowness, and what a great time to have nothing more to talk about than some
my
exciting later on.
gosh.
But
Go outside, people.
Yeah.
Get some sun. Do
Right.
something else.
this was
Stop
supposed to be
fighting.
This was supposed to be the turnt ass summer of all fucking time. We were all supposed to
Stop.
fucking get vaxxed, waxed, tanned, and fucking laid. God damn, get out there, people. What are you doing?
Stop
Holy shit.
fighting.
Okay, well, we'll get to that. We'll get to
nasty and mean.
that was for the tubes of the week. So that was the tubes of the week for sure. So we'll get to that. But yeah, keep it weekly. So what? The 15th is when this is starts. So I guess that's
Yeah, so we have another week of fallow.
okay. So well, we think we may get 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's possible that Monday, Wednesday, Friday next week we will see silver, what do you call it? Bronze, silver, gold to wrap up wave 2, possible drop of introduction of a preview of wave 3 and then into the last wave of weeklies. Which would be preceded by a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Last wave of weeklies? You mean next wave of weeklies?
Right.
Weeklies
yeah.
never stop.
One can only hope, please, that some
Weeklies never end.
Seriously, I don't want to see any repeats of any of these fucking things other than fans'
They're all
choice.
gonna be the same.
Fans' choice, really
Some
the
of
only
them might
one.
even be the same picture. They'll just flip it.
They'll keep all of them the same, and they'll stop fans' choice after 6 years of fans' choice existing. They'll go, you know what? You don't get to choose anymore. We choose now. And Top's Choice is back. I hope you like it. Hope you like our choosings. So, Meditation Chamber is still at 70?
Yep.
Okay. Saw some guys fucking around challenging
Bundle's
each other
not
to
there.
buy a bunch of Meditation Chamber packs just to waste money. That was kind of funny. And then showing each other their counts to confirm that they actually fucking did it. That was pretty funny.
I don't want to do that.
I have
not
over
either.
1 million cards.
Yeah, that's right. You crossed 1 million. You're a millionaire. Oh
Millionaire!
my God, she's
Oh
a
my
millionaire.
gosh.
All right, if they could see me now on a sunset cruise,
Yep.
eating lots of food and drinking fancy booze.
Stop.
Cool.
Stop.
All right. So yeah, no bundle on that one. Still,
Nope.
daily deals are back. No,
Yeah, they are.
where are they? Did we get
Yeah.
a daily deal?
Yeah.
Where?
They showed up today.
Really?
I noticed them, yeah.
Oh, gee, I wonder if that doesn't mean maybe a harbinger of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 right there. It's like when you
I
walk
don't know.
in. Yeah, you walk into this new stairway and there's all these 1-ups and health boosts and a lot of ammo and stuff. Shit's about to jump off. That's probably what it is.
I don't know. It's kind of cheap-ass daily deals.
Well, I mean, what is it? Do they have like a...
1,000 for $3.99 and 99 cents for $2.50.
Well, that's the gold
And that's
standard.
it?
I like the gold standard. $2.50 for $1 is fine. Anytime I can snag
That's
one of
gonna
those
be the
for
daily deals,
$300.
and it's going to be a while before anything.
Well, I would advise you to buy them every day and start saving up. I think I have about 8,000 socked away on here because I'm getting ready. I think 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 is definitely coming. So get ready for that. That'll be the next thing for everybody to fucking get all pissed off at each other and fight and fucking throw shit at each other. And it's great. It'll be so much excitement. So the daily deals are back, I guess. Confirmed. So, spoiler warning, they actually told us the character of the month, like, was it even August yet? They were already
Barely.
telling you at the end of... No, I think it was like still July, and they were saying, oh, the 27th, get ready, Jar Jar Binks.
Plan ahead. Plan your vacation
Yep.
time.
Yep. Sorry if you had any other plans. You're going to be chasing those Jar Jar Binks, doing those lock-ons,
Jars.
and those trades. It's going to be fantastic.
Ah.
I love Jar Jar Binks, actually. He's really fun. So it's cool, and we don't have an awful lot of Jar Jar like SIGs and content. You know, they've always kind of shied away, so that's fun. And then don't tell us later. We already fucking know the VIPs are Thrawn, Han Solo, and Director Krennic.
So there's no need to post that later.
Yeah, don't
We
get
know
that
that. We notice.
Yeah.
We notice. It's already in the app. They already said so.
Not
we
telling
notice.
anybody news. It's out there.
Not news. This one is not news.
We notice.
We notice.
We notice. That should be a news feature.
We notice.
We notice. Don't tell us. We notice.
We notice.
Hey, here's something that we noticed.
We noticed.
Here's something we noticed back in fucking like March. And we're not the sharpest tool in the sheds, but we look around and see a lot of things and see a lot of connecting the dots. And we spoke at length about some hinky shit going on back into the spring with these big accounts coming out of nowhere, and started to wonder if somebody wasn't possibly hacking these fucking things loose. And not sure how or what was going on, but it's all speculation at that point. We don't know if those people actually revived and sold their accounts or what. Really no idea. So, this week, on Thursday, while we're walking around at Disney World, some guy on Reddit posts and says, hi, I used to play a long time ago. My name's Darth Cape, and I went and looked at my account and all my stuff is gone. And here's where it went. These are the accounts, these all trades, because the trades are still showing in the completed trades. And this is where these went. What the fuck? At which point everyone started to realize, oh yeah, really something bad was going on here, as we thought. And we warned at the time, guys, be careful. This looks weird. If it feels too good to be true, it probably is. I mean, when Lord Bella, like one of the deadest, biggest fucking crazy accounts, comes fucking live from the get-go, you got to start to wonder what's going on. And then when so many other big accounts came, it all added up to a big shit show for this guy on Thursday when he goes to check his account and says, hey, where the fuck is all my stuff? Oh, I know where all my stuff is. Well, all that stuff's scattered to the four winds now. There's no way any of that stuff's going to ever get back to the guy. It's probably been traded 50 fucking times by now. Because that's how things go. These same cards move around and move around and move around from place to place to place to place. I can't tell you how many times I've traded a card, gilded away, and have somebody try to offer it to me 2 days later. Somebody completely different. So that's how that stuff goes in the low count junk. So it's a big fucking mess. We said at the time, Tops, you guys need to do something about this, because we knew that it was tied to the data leak, which we'd seen evidence of on Reddit. Somebody posted a screen cap of a piece of data with a lot of names, big spenders with how much they actually spent and stuff like that. And boom, guess who was fucking on it? And guess who has never been contacted by Tops in any way, shape, or form? Right here.
Never.
Right fucking here.
Never.
Okay? So this is not a
But
situation
it's like
that we
when you talk about
watched
their
from the
hacks,
sidelines.
Which one are we talking about? There've been so
Right.
many, because there have been some that you can Google Tops and you can find it.
Right,
You can
multiple.
find stuff.
Right.
That
Now, these are the guys-
incidents that happen, but there's tons we don't know about, because they even had a big one of people bought stuff from their physical website. Which, funny fact, I did buy some stuff from their physical website at some point. You know, because I had to get that Ben Solo card and some other cards in physical form. And you know what? That credit card I used for that's that same one that I had to get changed.
What a shock.
What a shock.
Yeah.
What
They
a
suck.
shock.
They suck at
What a
security.
shock.
And basically they sucked at security. Here's their two crimes. Tops is the fucking bad guy in this, okay? I want everybody to fucking settle the hell down at each other. And because you're losing sight of the fact that the big fucking problem here is Tops' fucking security number one sucked ass bad enough for this fucking happen for all this time. And then when it did fucking happen, they didn't do shit about it. They just hoped that it would go away, just like they always do. Just blanket fucking mentality of somebody just shit on the floor. Am I going to clean that up, or am I going to just fucking throw a towel over it and pretend it's not there and leave the fucking room? And that's what they do again and again and again, is hope that their fucking problems go away. And somebody said very, very nicely, I don't know who it was, but I'm stealing your quote, hope is not a course of action, okay? That is not getting something done. Sitting back and hoping that nothing's going to happen bad doesn't get anything fixed. And they made no fucking effort, as far as anybody can tell, to get to the fucking bottom of this. They did suspend a bunch of the guys that were tied up in these trades, but they were all recently reinstated. Most of them, I think there was one or two that are still inactive, but most of these other people are out right now actively trading and stuff like that. Why? Because as far as we can tell, they may have had a feeling that maybe this was too good to be true, but they had no way to really know that this stuff is stolen. And we did warn people, please be careful and give a thought about this stuff. And that's really every person. It's up to them to decide, okay, what am I comfortable with here as far as risk goes? And that extends from the opening packs and a hot drop to spending $100 on a gilded that you always wanted that's been locked up in a dead account for 5 fucking years, right? So that's the game we play. But the big problem in this whole thing is the fact that Topps didn't do anything. They didn't address it. They still haven't done anything. We still haven't heard anything. And now they've got a problem with a guy where they're going to have to fucking figure out how to make this right for him. And how are they going to do that? As always, to minimize the impact to them first. And as far as the rest of anybody that's, like us, the users on the app, we're all completely equal in their eyes as far as not them, not family, boo. They don't give a fuck about us, guys. That's always been the fucking rule. That's the number one thing you need to remember. And so when there's people that are saying, a lot of people are trying to die, so we're pulling out grievances that have stacked up for a long time and wrapping them up in this controversy. And really, it's a waste of time. It's spinning wheels. You're looking at the wrong thing. The problem is the fucking mad doctor up on the goddamn hill, guys. Okay? It's ridiculous. So I would like everybody to settle down and stop. I've seen some stuff in our Discord, and I'm sure there's stuff in other Discords with folks. We get it. This is difficult. This isn't like family time, and this isn't like story time. We're all collectors. There's commerce that gets between these relationships. We all understand that. But just like the moral high grounding and stuff like that in the middle of all this is all kind of laughable. Nobody's hands are clean in any of this stuff. There's always been stuff in this that's been dirty at some point, and it all gets washed over here and rinsed over there and laundered over there, and we all swim in the same goddamn dirty pool. You know what I mean? Topps is the one that fucking has to run the thing and clean it, I guess. I don't know. I'm out of analogies. Fuck analogies. Just be nice. Stop being so fucking mean to each other.
What did I can't see all that far.
Oh, somebody asked if I wanted to be famous, and then
oh, cool.
And then Merv just literally popped in to say happy birthday, and then boom, he went off fishing, and he's living his best life. I hope he has a great day on my birthday. That would make me happy on my birthday. So it would make me happy if everybody had settled down. We're still waiting to find out what Topps' resolution is going to be for this guy. A lot of people have been talking to him through a lot of channels. I did reach out to him and ask. My important question was, did he use Facebook login? Because I had wondered if possibly people had hacked people's Facebook, then used Facebook on their device to do a Facebook login and get into an account that way. That's not how it was. It was a username password situation. So they straight up got hacked. Woody told me a funny story about back in the day, I think, when somebody said that they had got hacked, and then Woody went to look at the guy's account and he guessed the guy's password first try. So he didn't have a lot of faith in the guy's stance that he'd been this team of hackers had extricated his password by some foul means. It was just, he literally just went and that's what it was. So But these days, yeah, that's not what's going on. It wasn't the Facebook thing. At least we know it was username password. So it was probably facilitated by our fucking idiot friends at Jizz Blanket. He probably did a support request. Hey, I don't have that password that email anymore. I need to get back into my account. This is my current name. Can you send me a password request? And then boom, they did that. And once they did that, they were in. I guarantee that's probably exactly how it went down. Somebody held the door for him and let him walk right out the back with everything they needed. He had an invoice. What am I supposed to do? So, yeah. And then, yeah, so Tops is the biggest asshole, not Biggs. Biggs does try, but he's not the biggest asshole. As hard as he tries, he's not. It's Tops. That's the whole deal. So a lot of people, and I mean, yeah, we have friends that like to get in and stir the pot and fight and stuff like that. But y'all need to settle
seriously,
down.
y'all need to all settle down.
It's not fun. I mean, like I'm
go outside, get some air.
I don't understand why we aren't all just like fucking putting marshmallows on sticks and standing around fucking Tops and enjoying our roasted marshmallows off the flames of their fucking backs. This couldn't happen at a worse fucking time for Tops. Seriously, when they're trying to do an IPO, now they're trying to do their own fucking blockchain. Are you fucking kidding me? You're going to try to do your own blockchain? There's no fucking way you can do that right, guys. Just stop now. Stop putting money in stuff. Please. Yes, and Biggs does suck. He knows that. Yes, somebody at Twitch says, yes, Top sucks, Biggs also sucks. He knows that. He's a friend. We all suck in different ways. I love the way he sucks. He'll love that joke so much.
I don't love that joke.
He loves it. He loves it. It's special between us. Anyway, so hey, let's talk about the news of the week. Other than bad stuff happening to people's accounts, Saturday's big drop was this weird trooper thing with the I don't know. They're pretty nice designs. They definitely had a biker scout for our friend Matt, and that was cool. They're nice looking. I didn't collect them.
I just did the simple.
They were late, weren't they? They weren't at 2. They came at like 4 or something.
They?
Yeah, I feel like they were like, I was like, oh, where's the big drop, and then nothing, and then at 4 it came or something. I don't know. It feels like it was different or weird or something.
I don't know. They were lame, so I was just like, meh, whatever.
Yeah, it's not my cup of tea, but there are a lot of folks that like troopers and stuff like that, almost as much as guards. Almost as much as guards. We were doing a thing in the Discord earlier in the week. We were doing like the best card sets to guild. We're thinking like, our worst nightmares, they go back into old classic sets and then bring them back as gilded, because they've done this before, like with Reflections and a few other big old sets. So we were naming old sets we'd like to see them gilded just as a laugh, which would be a nightmare if they actually did it. And then we thought, well, what about the worst ones? And the worst design I could find was
guards.
I took a guards card with that gold, big fucking Doctor Who looking frame on it and stuck that in the middle of a gilded frame, and it looked fabulous. So I'd really love to see that happen. Gilded guards. Remember, they've done shitty gilded before, though. You remember they did those challengers? Was it challengers? The ones that look like stickers.
Oh, so bad.
They gilded those, and then they gilded all those blue out of the boxes. Oh, those fucking suck ass. So they could gild anything. So why not? It was fun. And so gild the guards, but maybe not troopers. I'll have to see what that would look like. I'll have to stick that in a frame and see how it plays. So continuing, we're still doing our ships. It is easy to forget one of those goddamn things.
It was the buzzard today.
Oh, no. Okay. Okay. Space pollution. Oh my god, I love that ship. Such a piece of junk.
So stupid.
Space jalopy. It's fantastic. So I got to get out and get that. We're almost done. I think it's today and tomorrow, and we're finished with that. And then that's why we think Monday, Wednesday, Friday is probably going to be our bronze, silver, gold, and then out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then boom, here come the weeklies again. Yay! So we think, yeah, same crop of tired ass weeklies, friends. So Sunday's big drop was the Masterworks 2020 ESB. It was a subset.
Yeah.
I don't like that design.
No, I don't like it.
It feels like it wastes too much time. The only way that it would have kind of worked, even though it would have been stupid if it was a die cut, because you could never pull off a die cut like that in physical. They'd be fucked up. You'd never get one near a pack that wasn't completely fucked. But it's just a weird design. I don't care for it. It makes the image even smaller. I don't know. It just makes me feel unstable because it's all sideways. And I already have remember I had an asymmetrical gate. 0.37. So anyways, that's good. And then on Monday, they had, of course, the Camino rain.
On the what?
Still alive? Thank you. We did that. And once again, of course, just collect them all. Don't make any trades if you can. That's fun. And then the episode 14 seasons. You know what? I didn't get that free card this week, I don't think.
Did you?
I think I fucked up. Somebody's going to send it to me as a need, if they haven't already. So, for something great. And then Fractured, Attack of the Clones. So clearly they're going to go back through all the movies with these Fractureds again and replay that old record album with the not original players. So that's cool. And then they did a Rise of the Resistance box set. That was yesterday. And it's Wave 1. We were driving when that dropped. I was driving when that dropped, so I wasn't able to participate. They had limited edition cards that are like limited to 600. I was like, are there any limited edition cards? Of course, like, let me see. Motion, what was it? Motion
something. And
Motion some bullshit. It's 600 cows. Like, 600. Who cares? I'll be able to get those later. That's not very limited. So,
no.
And then we move into our visions for the future. We have no idea. Today, we know some stuff. Actually, today at 2, what's happening at 2 today?
Don't know.
We really don't know today?
I don't know what's happening to it. Anybody know? Call me Nemo. Do you know?
Probably nothing.
Anything? 2 o'clock? Anything?
They probably, this comic thing's going to be starting?
It's on the little email stupid thing they sent out saying there's some new daily bull crap starting at 4 p.m. today.
Huh. And
it's those same stupid comic covers, but maybe with like different borders and crap. I don't know. It's going to be stupid. Pretty sure.
I feel
pretty sure it's going to be stupid.
I feel onrushing stupid coming at me. Yeah, it's like a wave of wind ahead of that's a shock wave of suck coming towards us.
Whoa, what are they doing? Does this mean they'll have 2 daily sets running at the same time?
Oh, that sounds too daunting to new players. That seems like it would be too complicated and daunting for new players. I don't know.
Fuck new players. I'm talking about tops.
What do you mean? Too much work?
Too much work. You got the ship thing happening at 10 a.m. and then you're going to have some other thing at 4 p.m.? 2 things?
Well, it's great.
Every day?
It's always nice to know that they're going to start something on the weekend. Okay, how great is it when they start things on a Saturday with the weekend crew there and something fucks up? Get ready, guys.
Oh my gosh.
Could be an exciting time.
They can't handle that. That's too much.
Yeah. Well, the great thing is we know the stakes.
They're going to need a juice box. They're not going to be able to. They're not going to be up for this.
The saving grace is we know.
They might get the 10 o'clock one by 4 p.m. No, they're going to be all cranky and
Well, we know that the stakes are going to be so low that it won't matter how bad they fucked it up anyway. So there'll probably be some goddamn, uncommon set that nobody gives a fuck about in 3 minutes anyway. So okay, who cares? And then why somebody actually went into the Pixaloop and with the Macquarie pictures, and now they're making him move around and shit. So I'm going to be looking at that with a very, very jaundiced eye, I would say. And that's not because I have jaundice. I don't think I do. I hope I don't, because that's a really bad sign of a lot of physical problems. But I'm going to be really looking very closely at that. I love that, me. You guys know me. I love the Macquarie stuff. So I'm excited. I'm excited.
What's Nemo saying?
He says he has to leave. We're sorry to see you go. We're sorry to see you go. Call me Nemo. Thank you for joining us for as long as you were able. Thank you for being with us. We love you. Thank you for being here. So, Macquarie Motion, I'm going to take it. I love Macquarie Motion. Somebody said that it's possible they'll put in that Vader image that up till now has only been a gilded. That's entirely possible because they are fucking idiots and they don't know the difference. There is one space painting image that was out there that was sold as an exclusive in the gilded drop for the space paintings. And there are only 6 of that image in the app currently, and that means 1 gold do the math. 2 silver, 3 bronze, and that's it. So if at some point they decide to put that image back out, there's going to be some questions whether or not they were supposed to do that, since they said it was going to be an exclusive image before. I don't know. So, and that's the kind of dumb things that happen to Topps because they don't fucking know anything about their own app. So we'll see how that plays out.
And they're gonna think they're gonna do things 2 times a day, every day.
They're definitely going to need some extra calories. You start pushing.
They're gonna need a juice box.
And they got to pump those fluids.
They're gonna
you
pump
gotta
those fluids,
guys. You're gonna have to really pump those fluids, man. I'm telling you.
They're gonna have to have a good night's sleep.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to have good breakfast.
Yeah, and like maybe
they're gonna have to maybe they need to take a Flintstone
spaghetti
vitamin.
dinner before, get carb loaded up. Yep,
get
carb
ready
load up the
for
night
it.
before. Yep, eat a fucking potato for breakfast.
Because how long is this going to go on?
I don't know.
How many days can they keep it up?
Well, we'll see. I mean, we've after watching some of the stirring physical performances of the Olympics over the last week, I could see these guys flopping over the finish line, covered in diarrhea.
Oh my God.
It's not their diarrhea. That's the worst part. It's not even theirs. So, yeah. That's how that's going to go. Wow, I shut her down. I fucking shut her down. So, hey, let's do some shout-outs. I don't have any, really. I do want to shout I want to shout out to the nice folks last week that were able or willing to trade me vintage tickets. We were talking to Morgan last week. He's like, "You traded for a vintage ticket?" I'm like, yeah. I mean, it wasn't easy, but I got one, and then a couple days later, I got another one. So now I have 2 of them. I think there's only 5 of them out there. We feel like there's only 5 because there's 5 vintage Hans still sitting in Kerside's account that those we're supposed to redeem for.
Wow.
So we think only 5 of those were full. The 2 that I had were not marked sold out yet. Geniuses. Good fucking job. It's only been a year.
Gucci Boy probably got locked out of his account.
Yeah, so he got banned.
He got banned.
He took a bunch of trades from, Darth Cape. So, yeah. So, yeah, that's fun. But, it was nice to be able to trade for those. I tried for a long time. I was really happy to get one. Over the moon to have 2 of the stupid things. I just kind of check those boxes off, and I'm done with that.
So when are you sending me one of them?
You don't need one of those things.
But you have 2.
It's cooler. Come strong. I like gildeds. I'm just kidding. Those are locked. I'm not even looking at offers on those, to tell you the truth. It's just how I am. I like to have 2. I still have those 2 white Lukes. I never sent you one of those. The lime green Luke that's supposed.
You have 2 of those?
I have both of those. Yeah. I cufflinks on that motherfucker. It's great. So it's fun. So anyways, so that was my shout out to them. And of course all the lovely folks who send me hoard trades every day. Literally, I'm the laziest motherfucker. I don't deserve any of y'all. I literally check in like in the morning. There's a big slate of trades. I accept them all. And then I throw my phone in a volcano till the next day. I suck. I'm not a good... Because I feel like I'm almost done. I'm like done, really. So y'all are nice. And just take your shit. I don't even care, guys. Come get it. Come and get your love. You got any shout outs?
No, I didn't know we were doing shout outs, so I didn't look. I forgot.
You put it in the agenda.
No, I didn't.
That's your half. Yeah, that's your half. Oh. Yeah. Okay, and then I guess what you watching?
I've been not paying attention.
What you watching? Suicide Squad. We watched last night. It's not great. It's not as bad as the first one, but it's not.
I never
good.
saw the first one, and
the first one's terrible. First one's terrible. You should watch the first one just because it's visually it's pretty interesting. Actually, there's a lot of pop visual goodness to the whole thing. Definitely much more so than this one. This one didn't have a lot of visual flair. I didn't feel like. But it was more comedic. There were a few funny things. They got a couple of laughs out of it.
There were a few. Yeah.
They got a few laughs out of it. Sean Gunn's got a good
kind of
comedic
like,
mistake.
what?
Yeah, it was.
What?
I like the shark guy. I like the
shark guy. I like the shark guy.
I didn't expect to like the shark guy. He was one of my favorite things in the whole thing.
Shark guy was fun. I liked the shark guy, and I liked Harley. I have not seen her in any. I haven't watched any of those movies with her.
It was her.
I haven't seen the Joker. I haven't seen the other Suicide Squad.
This was her
least
annoying version, I think. She was
so I shouldn't watch the other ones.
Yeah, well, she's more loud and more braying, and again, the visual is very different in the other ones. I think you should watch it. Suicide Squad, I don't know, it's worth looking at as a movie. Don't expect it to be great, but it's something to look at, and there's a lot of visual stuff I really do like in that movie. And like, you know, and that's
There was a shirtless Joel Kinnaman, so okay, it was okay.
briefly, yes.
Briefly.
Because when it happened, I wasn't paying attention. I looked at my phone, I look up, and I see Joel Kinnaman, but he's like from here up, but he's clearly shirtless. And then the scene ends, and I'm like, so did you get enough Kinnaman there? Did you get your Kinnaman?
No, there was a different one. There was a different scene.
Oh, was there?
Yeah.
Was he greased up?
He did look kind of sweaty.
Yeah, they usually grease him up and get the abs popping for that guy. He's definitely got his chest, and he's not as big as a lot of the guys, but he's very defined, very ripped up, shredded up. So, I figured you got your Kinnaman fix there. So, did we watch anything else fun? If you can't think about it, probably didn't.
I don't think we did.
No. Can't think of anything else.
Just because the Olympics were on, I've been watching a bunch of Olympics. So
for sure, yeah, watching tons of Olympics.
Tons of Olympics.
Yep, but
tons of Olympics.
And we've been busy. This week's been wild. Doing a lot of stuff and trying to get free so we can go out of town for a couple of days and then not have to fucking do anything on Saturday and stuff. So yeah, it's great. But we did it. And we're doing it right now, living our best life, loving my life and loving my happy birthday today. It's it's great, really fun. So thanks to everybody that said hey in the Twitch feed, really appreciate it. Thanks to everybody out there that listens, we sure enjoy it. And y'all settle down, seriously. Someone turns down your trade one day, or they get a card that you wanted, and you feel bad or you feel jealous about it and stuff. That's human nature and stuff. And you guys kind of try to figure out why am I trying to put this into that wrapper over here? This Tops thing, there's a lot of stuff going on around this that has no place in the real problem with this situation is what Tops has done, not done, and what the fuck are they going to do about it now?
Gonna do nothing.
Probably nothing, yeah. But honestly, why pick on each other when we got these big dummies to fucking go after? Jesus Christ. Especially the Invisible Man driving the bus, and he's just gonna fucking roll off.
Oh my gosh, is it still that guy? I don't even remember his name. He's been so invisible, I forgot his name.
I guess. No, and like when we talk about this thing too, like it wasn't just us talking about this on I'm not trying to be like, I told you so. We talked about this podcast all these months ago. Other people were talking about this. Dan Siegel went directly to people at Tops, that he has connections with, like Brendan, the Grand Moff guy and stuff like that, and going, hey, you guys need to take a look at this stuff because this and this and this and this and this, okay? They keep putting a lot of stuff, it's crazy. I got sidetracked because he said narrator's voice. They did not calm down. And I didn't calm down either. I started right back up again, and I'm going to fucking stop. Guys, just be mad at Tops. They suck. I mean, all these other things, this clan warfare and all this other bullshit, choosing sides and burning bridges and stuff like that and talking shit to people's faces and stuff like that, it just needs to stop. We're not going to... Y'all are fucking grown-ups. Act like it. Fuck's sake. Leave that shit to the goddamn kids. And that's all I got to say about that. I'm an old fucking man, and I can be cranky about stuff.
Get off his lawn!
Get off my goddamn lawn! Okay. Arrivederci.
Bye! It is almost football season!
Hooray!
We are Legion.
We are all.
We are one.
We are
Watching.